Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa Beckeru and I make videos about mom life, 202, and all things. Today I wanted to do a video talking about what I wish I knew before having two kids close in age. As you guys should know by now, I have two babies that are just under 13 months apart. So Leo was born August 4th, 2022, and Mila was born August 22nd, 2023. So literally they're like 18 days apart, their birthdays. This was not planned. A lot of times people like stop me and ask me if I have twins. And when I tell them how far apart they are, they ask if I planned it. It was not planned. It was a complete surprise, a great surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. Having two kids or even three kids or more close in age can be really rewarding on one hand, but on the other hand, it is so challenging, and having multiple kids is just so different than just having one kid. What I wanted to first talk about is the early years are going to be crazy. The first couple years of a child's life is, of course, pretty demanding to say the least. They just need you 24/7. Managing the needs of a newborn and a toddler together, it's hectic because on one hand, Leo is very independent at this point in time. He still needs me for some things, but he can sit there and play by himself for a while. Mila, on the other hand, she needs me for everything. Obviously, she's still a baby, but just thinking back when she was a newborn, like she was constantly on me. So it was just really hard to tend to the newborn and then tend to Leo as well. The first couple months of Mila's life is like a complete blur to me because I was just on survival mode. And I honestly, like, if I sit there and think about it, like, the only things that I can really remember very vividly are the few times that she was up like all night. There was a couple nights at the very beginning when she was up for like 7 hours at a time, which a newborn should not be doing. But it's like I feel like it's like the negatives that are like stuck in my mind. It honestly just went by so quickly. It's like I blinked and she's 10 months now. So really just savor those moments when you can. I honestly wish I started this YouTube channel when she was born because then I would have like her entire life up until this point. I kind of feel like I didn't really have a chance to enjoy the newborn stage with her, which I love the newborn stage. I know that's kind of, some people really like it, some people don't. I personally love the newborn stage. They don't yell at you, they don't tell you no, they're not bossy. They just kind of lay there and they're cute and they eat and they poop and they're just perfect little things. So definitely expect intensity the first few months, if not few years of your baby's life, especially if they're two under two or two under three. It's hard. The second thing I wish someone told me very early on is to just double up on diapers. So if you have two babies that are in diapers at the same time, just expect to go through like a million a day. I remember at the beginning, I would like sometimes text Jermaine every single time I changed a diaper just to kind of show him how many times I've been changing diapers throughout the day. I remember one day I got up to like 16 and I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, that's a lot of diapers to change in one day. If you see a sale on diapers and you are pregnant, about to give birth, if you have two babies already at home, even if you have one baby, if you see a sale on diapers, just grab a box or two. I collect PC points, so whenever I see a good PC offer on diapers, if they're on sale, if I have a coupon, I will use the coupon, I'll stack the offers, and I'll buy like 3 or 4 boxes of diapers. And then I know that I'm good for diapers for like 3 months. That's what I do all the time. Every few months, I'll go out, I'll get like a whole bunch of boxes, and we're good for a while. Stocking up on baby supplies also kind of prevents you from ever being in a situation where you ran out of something and you have to like run to the store at like 8 o'clock at night. Another little tip I have for diapers is Pampers. I know some people are pretty particular with which diapers they use. For me, I didn't really care. I do like Pampers the best because they have their reward system. So every like couple boxes, you get like a few dollars in points back. And then once you get to a certain amount, you can actually cash out and they send you a coupon. And it actually makes a difference. Every now and then I'll get like a $15 one from Amazon. I'll order some overnight diapers straight to my door. So it's perfect. Definitely keep an eye out for stuff like that. Sales, coupons, reward offers, anything like that would really help because honestly, the amount of diapers that you change is just, it's crazy. Number 3, I know I've talked a lot about this before, but synchronize your baby's naps. I'm going to say it again. Synchronize your baby's naps. Trust me, it is a game changer. I say that today as Leo's upstairs sleeping and Mila is right there with her snacks. Today it did not work out, but most days for me it does because I plan out their schedules. They're on a routine. Typically, Mila is about to go down for her second nap when Leo goes down for his first nap. And even if it's like a 30-minute overlap, it gives you time to just relax and chill and prepare yourself for the next few hours. Number 4, shared milestones are so sweet. Watching your kids hit milestones together is like a really sweet thing, even like watching them experience something for the first time. We went to African Lion Safari a couple weeks ago and just seeing like their faces light up, like when we're looking at the big birds and all the animals, they were just so excited. Something that a lot of people told me that they loved about having kids close in age is that they are built-in playmates. They always have someone to play with. Leo and Mila are like literally best friends. They will sit there and like laugh together and play together, and it's just like the cutest thing. Like seeing them playing together and laughing, it like warms up my heart. Even thinking in the future, because they're only a year apart, all their friend groups will be around the same age too. So like I can kind of see it now, like all their friends coming over, like watching movies, playing in the backyard. Like that is going to be so much fun. A negative point to having 2 kids closer in age is of course the financial strain. In Canada, we do have a 12 or 18-month maternity leave. So we do get paid for that time period. It's not much at all. You really do have to make sure that you budget a little bit and kind of come up with a strategy if you are going to be home from work for a long period of time. But definitely just prioritize and strategize savings, health, and recovery. So having 2 kids close together in age, it can be dangerous. In my case, it was a little bit dangerous just because when I had Leo in August 2022, I had a C-section that wasn't planned. I didn't have a choice, unfortunately. I was in labor for a while and Leo's heart rate kept going up and down. So they found it was just kind of safer for him and for me to bring me into a C-section right away. And then when I had Mila, I didn't have a choice either. I had to have a second C-section because they recommend waiting 18 months between pregnancies if you want to try for a vaginal birth. And when I was in my second C-section, the doctor actually told me that if I wanted to have a third, I had to deliver them via C-section at 37 weeks instead of 39 weeks because my uterus wall was like extremely thin, kind of dangerous to the point where it could rupture. So that's what I found out for my second delivery. So that was kind of scary just thinking that it could have happened before my C-section. Thank God it didn't. You definitely need to give yourself some time to heal. Of course, things happen where pregnancies aren't planned and it just happens, like what happened with me. But definitely try to just give yourself time to heal and recover, even mentally. Like having a baby, especially if it's your first one, it's a lot emotionally on you. So just taking that time that you need for yourself is really important. The last point that I want to touch on is shared gear. So with Leo, of course, we bought everything brand new. We got a really nice crib for him, the dresser, all of his clothes, a few toys, the bassinets, everything you can possibly think of. We got brand new. We got really good stuff. When we got pregnant with Mila, we kind of figured, okay, perfect. We can reuse all of the stuff that we bought for Leo. We did also use a lot of the clothes. We didn't know that Leo was a boy when I was pregnant. So for the first like 3 months of his life, we had a lot of gender neutral clothes. So we used all that stuff for Mila. I didn't buy any newborn clothes for Mila, even though I knew she was a girl. We used all of Leo's old stuff and then started buying like the pink cutesy stuff when she was 3 months and over, just to kind of save a bit because there's no point in buying a bunch of cute stuff for a newborn, in my opinion, just because they're gonna throw up all over themselves anyways and poop everywhere. So it was perfect for us. We just reused everything from him and she still looked really cute. All right, so that's a little list of things that I wish I knew before having 2 babies close in age. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this video, if you have any suggestions for future videos for me. I obviously love talking about my experience with having 202. But if you want to see some other things from me, please let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. Honestly, guys, it's hard. If you have 1 baby, if you have 2 babies, if you have 3, it's hard. Being a mom and a dad is really difficult. And I feel like you're constantly going to second guess yourself. Am I doing something right? Am I doing it wrong? Am I going to screw up my kid? Just take a breath and breathe and relax. You're doing everything that you need to be doing. As long as your baby is happy, healthy, and safe, you are good. Sometimes people ask me the question of if I can change it, would I go back and change it to have a bigger age gap? And honestly, I don't think I would. Although it would be maybe more convenient, my body would rest a bit more. Just seeing the bond that my kids have is really sweet. People always say that when you have too close in age, you're in the diaper stage for a bit longer, you're in the bottle stage for a bit longer. But once it's over, unless you decide to have more kids. But in my situation, once it's over, it's probably going to be over. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next week. Bye!